Hello and welcome to my PowerPoint presentation on how video games and philosophy can help us beat depression. So, first off, what is depression? Well, to me, depression is a repeating set of the same circumstances over and over again, and it kind of feels impossible to change at a time. But according to dictionary.com, depression is a serious mood disorder that causes persistent sadness, loss of interest, and a lack of energy. So, to me, it's kind of this decision paralysis over and over again, or maybe that's just how it applies to me, not everybody. But there are a multitude of symptoms of it that vary from person to person. There are a multitude of causes, such as major life changes, major personal imbalances, such as identity crises. You'll have to correct me on that one. And it really is vicious in sort of a secular type of way. But there is more than one way out. So, what video game characters showcase what some real life versions of depression actually look like? So, we have two here. We have May from A Night in the Woods and Deacon St. John from Days Gone. Now, these both manifest in different ways with these characters. While they do have some similarities, which is guilt primarily, May dissociates and harmed, I believe it was a classmate, and kind of carries from it. And this does carry over into some substance abuse sometimes. She kind of abuses her body, which is unfortunately really common in today's youth, although not exactly in the way May does it. And Deacon's guilt is over leaving his wife, and his kind of manifests in this. He's constantly on the edge. He also suffers from very traumatic post-traumatic stress disorder, and he's kind of on the edge, constantly talking to himself whenever he's out, or talking to someone he knows who won't be able to remember their conversation, i.e., Boozer in one of the game's best sequences, in my opinion. And these characters really just kind of live on this balance of the same feeling every day. They wake up and they just go out and they do the same thing. And it really weighs on them. And it weighs on the players too, because you can kind of feel it coming off of them. So, how does philosophy tell us to beat depression? So, I have a source from my own faith and a source that is completely secular. Proverbs 24:16. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again, but the wicked stumble when calamity strikes. So in layman's terms, it means whenever you fall down, just keep getting back up, guys. You have to keep getting back up, and I know it sucks. I've been really struggling for about 2 weeks, and if I'm just being entirely honest, then you have to keep getting back up. There's really no other way. And to kind of cement that point, Marcus Aurelius tells us in his book Meditations to change the color of our thoughts, or to try to kind of not force yourself, but I couldn't think of a better word while writing this, kind of talk yourself into a new way of thinking. Because remember, if depression's kind of that repetition, the same day over and over, the same feelings over and over again, then by natural proxy, the cure has to be change in one way or another. You can't just do the same thing and keep getting what you got over and over. Just like in Far Cry 3, I'm citing a psychopath, so bear that as you will. But Voss tells us the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So, my closing thoughts and confessions. I'm not going to go over all of these, though you can pause them and read through them if you will. But just kind of me venting a bit, because I feel like I've disappointed you guys, admittedly, because I haven't been creating as much as I should be, especially for my current circumstances. But I've struggled with depression for a couple years now, ever since I graduated high school in 2021. And for me, it typically comes as whenever I kind of feel like I've lost meaning in my life. And I think it really started happening probably around when I was 17, 18. And there was this really bad period where the whole Andrew Tate thing came out, and I kind of fell for it because, like I told you guys, I didn't really have that meaning in my life, and this was kind of what I fell for at the time. And I felt like I was based off how successful I was in my life. And although I know that it isn't really true, I'm kind of going through these old habits. And I know that that's my fault, but I'm really just struggling with the creative drive to do anything. And someone in our Discord this morning just kind of popped in and was like, "Hey, you still making videos? When are you making a new video?" And I was like, I think you're kind of right. I gotta change what I'm doing, and I think you guys should all try and maybe, if you're struggling with depression, if you're not, maybe you know someone who is, try to get them out of this self isolation, roll their in over and over again. And for me, it has been this little card game, Magic the Gathering, and I've really enjoyed it. And it's been a way for me to meet a lot of new people and just really get out of my shell and not isolate as much. So, for very serious this time, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try to do at least 2 videos a day from today forward. I think I have 3 planned for today. Um, and I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys for having so much patience with me as I'm really trying to figure out this difficult time in my life. Feel free to join our Discord. It will be in the description. We're still a small community, and I love all of you. And you're all welcome to join and talk and game and do all this other, this, that, and the other without feeling judged. Or maybe if you guys just need some ears to lean on, I'm thinking about opening a new tab up that in Discord. So with that all being said, I love you guys. Goodbye.